Hello everyone, Tommy here, and welcome to the fifth and final episode of my C++ tutorial series. Today's focus is going to be on while loops, so let's get right into it. So while loops are actually pretty simple. The basic concept is that the program runs a block of code while a certain condition is met. So here I have a program opened up in REPL to show you a specific example. So of course we're starting out with just the standard stuff that we have in all programs. Here we have include IOStream and using namespace std. Of course we also have our main function, and inside of the main function is where our while loop is going to be located. So for this specific example I'll be using a logarithm. In case you're unfamiliar with logarithms, I'm not going to talk about them in this video, as they're more of a general math concept rather than a C++ concept, but I encourage you to do some research on your own to learn about how they work. To be able to use a logarithm in C++, we have to include a library called CMath, so let's just include that up at the top first. First, we're going to make a variable. It's going to be a floating point, which means a number that can have decimals. Now, let's just call it I, and for whatever reason, let's say we want it to be equal to, 900,271. So to start a while loop, first thing you do, literally just type in the word while. Now inside these parentheses here is where you're going to put your condition that needs to be met for the while loop to keep running. Now let's say for whatever reason, for our while loop, the condition that needs to be met is that I is greater than 0. And now we're going to put the actual block of code that's going to be executed inside a set of curly brackets, similar to how functions are. So let's say for our while loop, we want to print out whatever I is equal to, and then take the logarithm of that, and then make I equal to that new value. And basically this whole process is going to keep repeating while our condition in the parentheses is true. So remember that in C++ to print something out, first we type in cout, and then the two arrows, and then whatever we want to print out. Now since after we print out I, we want to take the logarithm of that and then make I equal to that new value, we're going to use an assignment operator. So how we do it? We just type in I equals, and to find the logarithm of something in C++, you type in log and then in parentheses whatever you're taking the logarithm of. Just a quick thing I just realized we forgot to include. Each time we print I, we want to separate it from the next, so we're also going to include white space after each time we print I. If we want to print out two different types of things together, we have to make sure to include another set of arrows. So we're going to do it just like this. By now, if we did everything correctly, we should actually be done, because we instructed the program to print out I and take the logarithm of it. So now let's go to the right and actually run the program to see if it works. So remember, first we type in make and then the name of the file, and then // the name of the file. Hey, take a look at that! The program did what we wanted it to do. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. The 5 videos in this series should be enough to help you at least get started with C++, and I'll leave links to resources down below in the description so that you can learn more. And just one last thing before you go, please make sure to fill out the SurveyMonkey survey down in the description, because any feedback would help me a lot. But yeah, that's it, so see you soon.